Welcome back to Module 3, AI in Modernization. Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room, AI. For many CIOs and IT leaders, AI feels exciting, but at the same time, overwhelming. New tools, new terms, new expectations, and the natural question becomes, do we need to rethink everything we know about modernization? The short answer is no. The modernization process you already understand is still absolutely valid. What has changed is not the process, but the toolkit. In the AI era, we are solving the same problems, legacy systems, technical debt, slow delivery, but we are doing it much faster and with far less friction. So, as we go through this module, I want you to keep one thing in mind. AI is not here to replace your teams, it's here to amplify them. How modernization works with AI. Let's talk about where AI actually fits into modernization, practically and not theoretically. The modernization journey still follows the same core steps. First, you assess what you have, then, you analyze the code, you test, and finally, you build and modernize. Where AI comes in is at every one of these steps. During assessment, AI tools can help you inventory applications, understand dependencies, and document systems that may not have been touched in years. During code analysis, AI can explain legacy logic, summarize what the code is, and dramatically shorten the onboarding time for few new developers. In testing, it can generate test cases, automate regression testing, and catch issues faster than traditional manual approaches. And when it comes time to build, AI works alongside low code platforms and cloud services to accelerate delivery. But here's the most important point, the real work is still done by humans. Architecture decisions, business priorities, and modernization strategy remains firmly in human hands. AI does not replace judgment, it removes friction. Let me bring this to life with a real world example. This was a power generation company with a fairly typical enterprise setup. They had multiple legacy systems, Oracle applications, net systems, and several custom built platforms, all integrated into a single customer and employee portal. Over time, the portal became critical to daily operations, but it was also increasingly hard to maintain and almost impossible to evolve it. The leadership team knew modernization was necessary, but they were cautious. A large vendor led rewrite felt risky and slow. Instead, they choose a different path. They modernized using Oracle Apex on Azure Cloud, keeping the core business logic intact while rebuilding the experience layer. This is where AI played a critical role. AI tools were used to analyze legacy code, generate documentation that did not exist, and explain complex logic to developers who had never seen these systems before. AI was also used heavily in testing, which significantly reduced defects and shortened release cycles. The result was not just a modern portal, it was a modernization effort that stayed fully owned by the internal team, delivered faster, and positioned the organization for the future. Let's look at another example, this time from a large aluminum manufacturing company. This organization had quietly built 30 to 40 internal workflows using Google Forms. These forms supported everything from operations to compliance, and over time, they became business critical. Then the company made a strategic move to Microsoft ecosystem, and overnight, every one of those workflows broke. The IT team was suddenly under intense pressure, as you can imagine. They needed a replacement platform quickly, but they did not want to create another fragile system. They selected, after a lot of research, Oracle Apex as the low code platform and paired it with AI assisted development. AI tools help document all existing processes, train developers rapidly on the new platform, and accelerate rebuilding those workflows. What could have taken years took just 6 months. Even more importantly, the solution empowered non developers to create and maintain forms going forward. IT regained control, business users gained flexibility, and the organization ended up with a scalable internal platform instead of a temporary fix. This is what low code and AI look like when they work together. Start. So let's step back and look at the big picture. AI does not fundamentally change the modernization process. The same disciplines apply: assessment, architecture, testing, then delivery. What AI changes is productivity. Organizations that use AI effectively are seeing modernization timelines improve by 30 to 40% because they eliminate waste, reduce friction, and accelerate learning. When you combine AI with low code platforms, cloud infrastructure, and strong development teams, modernization becomes faster, more predictable, and less risky. And that's really the message of this module. You do not need to chase AI trends. You need clarity on how to use AI as a leverage. In the next module, we'll go deeper into low code and why it's such a powerful companion to AI in the modernization journey. Let's talk about one of the biggest accelerators of modernization today: low code. Not the buzzword version, not the citizen developer toy version, but the enterprise grade modernization engine that's transforming how large organizations upgrade their systems. The research is extremely clear. Low code cuts development time by 50 to 90%, reduces total modernization cost by 40 to 70%, eliminates months of custom development, reduces dependency on hard to hire skill sets, and allows modernization to happen alongside the business without long shutdowns. And here's what truly is interesting: enterprises are using low code not to replace their core systems, but to expand, modernize, and wrap legacy systems in a way that avoids multi year migrations. Let me give you a few real world examples. A global bank, instead of rewriting their teller and customer servicing modules, they used low code to build new modern UI screens, new workflows, new dashboards, all while the mainframe stayed untouched. What used to take 18 months, they delivered in 16 weeks. A manufacturing firm's ERP was outdated, but rewriting it was too risky. So they used low code to build shop floor mobile apps, add barcode scanning, add digital checklists, and add IoT dashboards. The core stayed stable. The business moved forward. Let me give you another example of a government agency. They digitized a citizen service portal in 90 days using low code, something that would have taken a year with custom development. These are the kind of advantages low code brings: speed, safety, simplicity, scalability, and huge cost savings. This is why low code is now at the very center of most modernization strategy. Modern UI on top of legacy core instead of rewriting old systems. Enterprises create modern web or mobile interfaces that sit on top of legacy code. A bank in Europe built a brand new loan processing interface using low code without touching the mainframe. Result: 70% faster user experience, 40% drop in processing time, and 100% uptime during modernization. Wrap and extend strategy. This is the strangler fig pattern. You wrap the legacy system with low code apps, new workflows, new dashboards, new mobile experiences, and gradually, module by module, legacy is retired safely. Progressive replacement of core modules. Instead of rebuilding the entire ERP or CRM, companies replace one module at a time. Let me give you an example. A logistics company replaced their entire shipment tracking module in 5 weeks using low code, something that had been stuck for 2 years. Integration layer for digital transformation, low code becomes the front end of the enterprise. Legacy to API layer to low code to cloud and AI. This allows modernization to happen without disrupting operations. And then rapid prototyping and validation is also there. Low code lets companies test business ideas in days instead of months. A North American retailer tested three new digital processes in 10 days using low code, validated them with real users, and avoided wasting a year on the wrong features. So, when you look at modernization today, low code is not just a development tool, it's a modernization strategy. And now that we understand the how, let's go deeper into the four leading platforms. These are the top low code platforms, and let's talk about them. Oracle Apex, enterprise ready, database native, low code. The advantages are runs inside Oracle database, giving it unmatched speed for data heavy apps, zero deployment complexity, extremely low cost, enterprise grade security, perfect for modernization of internal systems, built in scalability on OCI or on premises, idle for BFSI, government, and manufacturing. There are some disadvantages also. Best for orgs already using Oracle. Plugin ecosystem smaller than Power Apps. UI templates are powerful but intentionally streamlined. So, where it shines, enterprise modernization, long term stability, mission critical workflows, legacy extension. This is strong for multi experience apps. There are advantages are excellent for mobile, web, and multi cloud. Great modeling experience, microservices support. There are some disadvantages, very expensive and very heavy learning curve. Overkill for many modernization needs, slower for database heavy enterprise workflows. And then let's talk about Microsoft's Power Apps. This is best for Microsoft centric internal applications. The advantages are easy for simple internal apps, then very strong integration with Microsoft 365. And it's also very good for quick workflow apps. And the downside is it has poor performance with complex data, extremely high licensing cost at scale, not suitable for mission critical systems. You cannot replace legacy core system functionality with this. Then let's talk about out systems. It's a high performance and a full stack system. The advantages are very clear. It's great for large UI rich enterprise apps. Also, it's very strong in DevOps and CI CD. It also carries multi device support. And the downside is it's one of the most expensive low code, no code tools globally. It's infrastructure heavy. And then it locks you in. There is vendor lock in risk. Steeper learning curve is also there. Then, if we compare all the top layers, overall winner for modernization too. Oracle Apex stands out because it's low cost, higher stability, best long term value, best for legacy integration, best for secure applications, enterprise grade modernization, best for hybrid cloud and on prem deployments. The only tool may be available which can help you deploy on all clouds or on prems. It delivers 80% of the enterprise needs at 20% of the cost. Apex is not just another low code tool, it is a modernization platform. Now let's tie it all together. Modernization is no longer just rewrite the system, it's now about using low code plus cloud together to move fast and safely. Let me show you what this looks like. AI supercharges low code. AI generates screens, workflows, forms. AI suggests business logic. AI creates test cases automatically. AI speeds up migration and refactoring. AI accelerates integration with legacy APIs. Low code plus AI equals 10 times faster modernization. Cloud makes low code enterprise ready, instantly scalable, and gives you strong security, zero maintenance, rapid deployments, highest uptime, and automated backups, patching, governance. Low code plus cloud equals modern systems without technical debt. Why Oracle Apex wins in this model? It runs natively inside Oracle database. It's extremely fast, best platform for data heavy enterprise system. Apex plus Oracle Cloud equals secure scalable modernization. Apex integrates with legacy systems very easily. Supports hybrid on-prem plus OCI, perfect for wrap and extend modernization. And most cost efficient platform for enterprise wide rollout. Apex is the only platform that works with legacy, works with AI, works with cloud, works with high scale enterprise data, and works for long term modernization without vendor lock in. The new modernization stack, legacy core to API layer to Oracle Apex apps to AI automation to Oracle Cloud. This is the modernization architecture used by leading BFSI, government,